Is my stream gonna go live, or is it gonna be a pain in my fucking ass? I'm gonna have to re-fucking start it again. Okay. Alright, hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to your regularly scheduled nonsense where, yeah, we're back for the third Maid of Sker stream, now in the AZ Platinum Challenge. I didn't plan on that. My game genuinely crashed when I was walking back out there. I don't know what caused it. Fuck it, let's just hit for the manager's office and hopefully these fuckwits out of my hair for a minute. You gaggle fuck. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what happened. I literally walked to this spot and the game just crashed. So, I don't know if it was something to do with the way I was manipulating the staff or whatever the fuck, the silent people, whatever, the silent ones I think is what they're called, right? Don't know if that was what caused it or if it was something else. What I do know is it's annoying because it was like in a very, like, why? When I was like making decent progress, the game was just like, yeah, it's gonna crash. Oh yeah, that's right, this is this room, okay. So we do know, I'm gonna assume it's where those two locks above, or at the front of the main room are. I'm assuming that's where the music doll's around, somewhere around that area, considering we did hear a music doll from the other side of that room when we first walked in. Maybe being super quiet about it isn't the way to go. I don't really know, to be honest. Let's go. I just immediately hear a phone ringing, okay.
Yes, I'm still here. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to find a way up to me now. But please be wary on the first floor. I know that my father and uncle devised all manner of dangers. Watch your step. It's mainly guest rooms on that floor. The library too, and my father's snug. I'm not sure. Perhaps the library. I've not heard anything outside this door for a good while now. But I can still hear them searching around the other rooms. Take care, my Thomas.
Okay. So, how many phones are there in this, actually? I don't know if there's actually like a set number, if it's just I kind of answer them as we go and then eventually we hit the last one when we, or something. Okay, so clearly I need shit for these. Okay. This does look like I'm gonna need some sort of key for these. Oh. Okay, not that one. That needs the music key, I'm assuming. Okay, the library's that way. I guess let's go through this door into room 107 and see what we find. Or, you know, we can just get stuck as soon as I walk in the fucking door. Isaac's journal. 12th of August, 1897. I despair in them all. My oafish brother seems to have confirmed the worst of Elizabeth's suspicions. After she began digging through her father's journal, she now flat refuses to sing, refuses to learn from the recorded versions of the song, to follow in her mother's legacy. There must be another way. Another means. We cannot survive long off the slim pickings of recent years. Perhaps the recordings themselves. Perhaps there's a way to engineer a less stubborn and merciful solution. There's another phonograph, or not phonograph. There's another, modulator charge. Again, not going to be using them, but Jebediah's journal, February 18th, 1874. It was within the shattered hold of HMS Providence that we came upon it, sealed within a glass-paneled and iron cage, held in place with thick chains. How they captured it, to where it was being taken and to whom, I cannot say. Badly injured by our wrecking, we were fortunate to find it in such a tragic state, for it had began to sing, our doom would surely have followed. In the weeks after, even in its weakened condition, from the effect its song had on my men, nay, even on a woman's mind, I believe we have captured Pisanoi herself, the daughter of Melpomene, the muse of chorus and of tragedy. What to do with such a creature, with such a power? Those that listen to its song seem to fall under its spell and become more suggestible, even begin to worship it. I have a mind to see if it can be used to lure more ships upon the point. But if there is a way to control its power to learn its song, my eldest Isaac has suggested that his betrothed Prudence is willing to attempt it, and I've given her my blessing to do so. So, this is all pointing to signs of a siren. So far, at least, I'm not 100% sure if that's where this is going, but based on what I know of this game, the small tidbits of lore I've gotten through playing Scare Ritual, I would assume that we're dealing with a siren. Okay, nothing to interact with in here. Grab.
Is this true, Mother? Did you play a part in this madness too? I would believe my grandfather's ramblings insane, but for what my father has intimated of late, if it were not for what I have discovered myself, that our fortune is born from blood. The price we pay for the siren song. The same song you sang, Mother. The song Father now wishes me to learn. It is utter madness. And yet, it holds my father and my uncle, held even you in its thrall. What can I do? What should I do? I cannot give in to my father's demands. Not in good conscience. Not now that I know the truth. That our family legacy is founded on wrecking. Founded on a creature of myth. On a cult dreamt up by grandfather. A cult in which you served as its priestess. How could you? No. No, I shall not. I will not be a party to this. There must be some means within my reach to stop this, to end all this darkness.
Alright. Okay. So I think while I could have walked most of the way towards Scare Point, I think it actually is locked. At least at the start. Okay, I don't want to go that way just yet. Okay, this is clearly another puzzle. Well, that's pretty fucked up. All right. I thought I hit that bell puzzle properly. God, Thomas, it's just a little fucking asbestos dust in your lungs. Okay, so we have a crank wheel that I don't know what to use it for. We have the first cylinder. We have the Kraken key, the music locket, the 2 music sheets, 5 tonics, 5 of the modulator things, phonic modulator. Excuse me. We've officially gone to the first floor. 8 music dolls, 9 phonographs, 13 notes. Oh, we have a bell puzzle. We have a bell puzzle we have to do and some sort of like plaque puzzle. And this puzzle just seems as simple as hit the bells in the right order to match what the ship plays, basically. I don't want to fuck with that door just yet. Christ. Broken chest crest piece, thank God. Music key. Again, I'm extremely fucking glad that the doors closing and stuff doesn't fucking make them, like, go somewhere, because that would kind of suck. I do have to be super careful, too, when we do the hard playthrough, because we only get 10 saves. Which means I have to choose where I'm saving wisely. Okay, it's the red one that I got the crest piece for.
And to my shame, it truly cuts me to the core. Had I known that my father and uncle had created such vile tortures, such ways to murder. There is an elevator. More of my father's tinkering and engineering. But he made a complex lock, which requires 4 parts of our family crest to open. Wait, someone's coming. Thomas, you have to hurry for both our sakes.
Siren in Greek myth. Book 12 of the Odyssey, translated by Alexander Pope. The Siren, Scylla, and Charybdis. An alluring lullaby far more potent than our shore lanterns, if only I can make it sing. Next, where the sirens dwells, you should plow the seas. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna read through that. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to read through. I don't like how the oh fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Fuck me, man. I'm assuming I was doing that right. So I've gotta, yeah, go re-put that open in there and reopen the door. Dude. Fuck me, dude. I'm assuming I was on the right path there. Alright, I'm gonna try to explore a little bit more around first before I just straight up fucking go back into that. Says I should be able to skip it and still get the trophies, so. Okay, so we know if I go into this room, I'll find the thing about the siren, which we can just skip. Okay, I don't want to grab that yet. Because if I grab that, we're going to fall back down. I'm probably going to die again because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm guessing I was on the right path. I just don't think I realized what to do soon enough, you know? Alright, here's the next phonograph.
Oh, I despair of that child. A willful insolence shall be the downfall of us all. Here we stand at the edge of ruin, and yet we have the answer. Caged and bound in irons in the caves below the moat, at the mercy of when I choose to provide its sustenance. And for what? For Elizabeth to refuse to sing its song? I'm not asking her to bring back my father's slavish cult. No! Just to help me reopen the hotel and restore its grandeur. Our family's grandeur. All she must do is sing to lure them here in their droves. If not her, then how? There must be some other way, some method of using my recordings. But how to focus the effects without a singer to wield its intent?
Alright. Let's continue on. Oh, fuck. Ooh, next music sheet. Wait. Huh? What was her? I'm back. I somehow got back onto that side. I'm pretty confused, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that requires a different key. I guess that's just there in case I need to hide. Where are we at? 10 dolls, 14 notes, 10 phonographs. We're actually making decent progress. At least collectible-wise. Everything else I'm not as sure about. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that door that I can't open yet has to have a doll inside of it then. Okay, so that was just how we got... That was that weird green gas room. Okay, that's just the other side of the library, it looks like. Okay. Guess into the library we go, right? It looks to be the cage the siren was in at one point. There's a switch over there. It's so terrifying because all I hear is them just like walking around. But I have no way of knowing if it's like they're up top with me or if they're below me. I feel like the other switch is on that side. I don't really know, to be fair. I don't honestly notice what I hit that switch for, to be honest. Yeah, the other switch is right there. Is it going to be like the other ones, though, where I have to hit the first, or I have to do the first thing before I can hit the switch? Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Because I'm going to go over to that switch and not be able to hit it and have to go back around. So I'm just going to go straight down and go, I'm assuming unlock the cage, the first lock on the cage. think there's something to be said about how terrifying enemies who can't actually see you are when you have to try to, like, hide and survive in other unique ways. I'm curious, what all counts for the furniture bumping trophy? Okay. God, that was risky. Are you fucking kidding me? And see, that's why I'm thinking about just doing the no-hit trophy off camera, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of just random bullshit that happens in this game that gets you hit, and it's kind of fucking annoying sometimes. Okay, hold up. Dude, I'm not trying to fucking click that. I'm trying to fucking close it. I gotta figure out how to beat these walls. I gotta make sure I'm doing the right thing, because I don't want to just waste my fucking time and die again. Okay. Yeah. It is about opening those. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I think it's this one. No. Don't fucking tell me it's random. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. There we go. Wait, where the fuck's the yellow one at? Oh, okay. It's the bell puzzle. Yeah, right through this room. Have I gone into every room in this besides... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that one requires the door, though. That requires that key. Okay. No fucking way. I was just starting with the fucking wrong starting note. That's amazing. I realized, like, the only thing I hadn't tried was, like what if I try starting on the second fucking note instead of the first note? Of course, that's literally the solution. I can't believe I had everything else right. I just had the fucking first bell and the third bell mixed around. Or the first and second bells, size-wise, mixed around. Fuck. Well, that was terrifying, to say the least.
Thomas? Thomas? My uncle Abraham might be on the second floor.
Abrahamu!
No. But I heard somebody crashing around a few moments ago from somewhere below me. There is a way up to the attic, through my father's rooms in the west wing.
So, about an hour total that we've been streaming now. I think. Or 2 hours streaming, I mean.
My uncle was not a man to be trifled with before. And now, I am not sure he's a man at all. He's a brute, Thomas. I pray you be careful. Please take care, Thomas.
Yes, yes. Abrahamu. Yes, I am. Alright, that's... How many total... I'm curious, how many total are there of this? Because there's a trophy for using all of these. Towards the end of the garden section, you will pick up the phonic modulator, which will act as your weapon against the enemies. You require a phonic modulator charge in order for you to use it. Return this trophy, you have to find all of those phonic modulators charged and use them all. There are a total of 11 charges available, 10 of which will require you to find them throughout the hotel, and its grounds, the phonic itself comes with one free charge. This cannot be earned in safe mode. Okay. I think we got 2 dolls on the first floor. I'm curious, have I gotten every note up to this point? So we have Elizabeth's letter, Isaac's grand reopening note, the Williams family Bible, which we did end up picking up, right? Yep, okay. Isaac's ledger, deaths and disappearances, yep. The mysterious note, Jedi's cult letter, Isaac's account of the HMS Providence, Jebediah's ritual notes, Isaac's plans, the Morning Herald newspaper, his audio-visual notes, which is then where we got that, Isaac's journal, Jebediah's journal, and the Siren of Greek myth. Okay, so we missed one on the first floor so far. Okay, that's not too bad. We're actually making decent progress, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, excuse me. Prudence's letter to Elizabeth. My Elizabeth, although I am writing this with a heavy heart, knowing that we will have a little time left together, please know that I cherish and love you dearly. There's so much more I should have told you. This house and the watery depths by which it dwells are full of secrets, many too terrible to be told, and I fear that I was complicit in them. I was a young girl swept up in her fascination and adoration of your grandfather and father's hubris by the promise of power and fame their discoveries afforded. There is justice in this earthly realm, as they say there is in the hereafter to come. I am paying the price I owe. My fervent wish is that you shall not pay for my sins too. There's so much more I should have done. My greatest regret is not having the strength to leave Sker Hotel, to have not taken you away from this place, to have been so thoroughly caught up in its spell. It is a mistake I do not wish you to repeat. Leave this place, do not look back, do not get seduced by its honeyed song. My darling daughter, please do not weep for me, but know that I love you with all my heart and soul. My eternal love, Prudence. That's very sad. Anyway. I will say, the one thing I do like about this game so far is it's fairly short. As far as, like, everything we have to do and how much is able to be done. Like, there's not a lot to it. It's relatively short. I mean, it's an indie title, so that kind of makes sense. Okay. So at least on the bright side, oh, that was the room I was just in. Doing everything required shouldn't be too hard. Okay. If you guys can't tell, I'm trying my best to find a fucking save point right now. Okay, that's going to require the next key. The bird key, it looked like. Letter. Thomas letter to Elizabeth. My dearest Elizabeth, I've received your letter and my heart is filled with concern at your words. To hear that you suffer at the hands of your father and that he has confined you to Sker Hotel is more than I can bear. I shall, however, respect your wishes and set all mind and talent to completing the task you have set in composing this piece for you. I'll work day and night, and when I am finished, shall board the fastest train to you, my darling. Yours always, Thomas. Okay. There's got to be a save point up here that I'm just not seeing. I just haven't seen yet, right? Those are just lyrics for counter song. Alright, I'll give you guys kind of the ability to read through it. There we go. Brings us to 12, right? 12 of 20? Hell yeah. 12 of 20, 17 of 30, and 10 of 15. Okay. I don't see any other doors I can go in and out of. There's... So... I guess the objective is the other way. Okay, so it's got to be up this way then, where the save point's at, right? Thank God. Who are you? Who are you?
Time has run out. Father intends to use his grand harmonium, the machine he's devised tonight, to use the recorded song of that lamentable creature on the household and staff. A dress rehearsal for his grand reopening. One final test before... Oh, I'm not ready. I've tried to compose it myself. Tried until my fingers bled on the keys and my voice cracked. But at last, 2 composers of the countersong have arrived at the hotel. I must speak with them before the dress rehearsal. I can only pray that this will be enough. I could leave still, slip away. I've thought about it again and again in recent days, but that would only be condemning the others to my father's experiments. No. I must face our family's sins. And if I must, I shall pay the price. Oh, I wish it were not so. I wish I did not have to face this alone, as I fear my strength and resolve might fail. Thomas, where are you? I need you now more than ever, my love.
Where's number 9? Elizabeth's countersong plan. My refusal to sing has frustrated my father, but has only delayed his plans. Playing the recordings of that creature's song via one of his mechanisms consumes him now. There must be some means to counteract it, to dull or cancel its influence, some melody or song that can act as a counterpoint, as a counter to it. I will need help, but how to go about it? The risk of the song getting out is too great. Perhaps if I were to split it into pieces, the same as my father has done with his 4 recordings, and approach 4 different composers, each with a part, but who to ask? My dearest Thomas, of course, but who else? Thomas Evans, Matilda Norton, Arthur Morris, and Henry Hughes, of which we have, obviously, Thomas's, Henry's, and Matilda's. We still just need to get Arthur's, it looks like. Okay, it's just there to be there, I guess. Go save. I think, except for locked doors, we've explored everywhere we can here, right? Okay. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that one's locked by a key. That's what I thought. Alright. I guess we don't really have much else to do besides go and face whatever hell awaits us with Abraham. Yep. That checks out. Wait. Then where the fuck did he go? What the fuck? Alright, let me save really quick while So wait. Let's say my objective is look for cylinders around the hotel, find a way to get to the attic. Okay. Is that door maybe open now? Where the cylinder's at? Okay, no. Fuck. How? I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I don't think I went the right way. I think I went through the wrong door. Aha, I did go through the wrong doors. He can't. He can't come in here, right? He's out there. He's literally, I just saw him glitch through the fucking door. Wait, shit, hold up. I heard that last second. I don't know if that... Okay, it does sound like it's behind that door. Map of the area. Okay. Shit. You're fucking kidding me.
Yes, I'm still here. I thought you... Something just... What was that? What happened? I can hear the sound of... Wait. I thought I heard something here. Somebody is trying the door, Thomas. I must go. No! No, stop! Stop! Let go of me! Let me go! Get off!
I know this is a really dumb way to go about this, but Thomas will start or not Thomas. Abraham's going to start chasing me again. I'm pretty sure. Article of a tragic loss. The Morning Herald, volume whatever, number 97, Sunday morning, December 16th, 1894, 27 pages, 1/2 penny. Family turmoil forces esteemed establishment Sker Hotel closes its door due to the passing of the Maid of Sker. Husband of esteemed singer Prudence Williams closes Sker Hotel in South Wales. Isaac Williams, businessman and owner of Sker Hotel, refuses to accept any new residents into his hotel as he mourns the loss of his beloved wife. Sker Hotel closed after only a decade of being open to the public. This esteemed establishment was well reviewed by critics and host to a number of spectacular shows performed by deceased singer sensation the Maid of Sker, Prudence Williams. She's survived by her young daughter Elizabeth. Picture of Isaac Williams, owner of Sker Hotel. Picture of Sker Hotel, South Wales. I hear him. Here's big clip-clopping ass down there. Elizabeth's diary entry number 1, 22nd of October, 1897. Father has discovered my plans to counter a song, and I've made steps to ensure that I can stop him, but he's planning to unleash it tonight at the rehearsal of the Grand Harmonium with the staff in attendance. I fear I am too late. I must try myself to stop him. I agreed to sing for my father in an attempt to stop his vile plans. Something went terribly wrong. I tried to sing what I could of the counter song, the version I created, but it wasn't ready. I should have waited for Thomas and the others, but time was short. I fear I may have made things worse. Look on Father's face when he knew what I was attempting frightened me. I have never seen him like that before. The song sung with the melody of the cylinders sent everyone mad. It was not the desired effect I had planned for. The staff started screaming and attacking each other. Father began to bleed from his ears, then became unhinged, scribbling on the stairs in his own blood. What have I done? One. Three, 2, 4. Five. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm very confused. What? Okay, I must have fucking hit the wrong note on one of them. Don't look at me, monster. Okay. Man, I could use some tonic right about now. Why does it sound like he's dying? Like, genuinely dying. Elizabeth Diary entry number 2, 23rd of October, 1897. I have locked myself in the attic and barricaded the door. The Grand Harmonium does not seem to have afflicted me like the others. This all began with that creature sequestered beneath Scare Point. It has to be free, preventing it from harming anyone else. I must ensure I can get to the cavern safely without what were my father and his men from finding me. They are not sane men anymore. Cutscene time! Yay! Oh, it's Isaac. And my phonic modulator's fucked. So, I did realize you can't get both trophies solely because of this reason. You have to get all the phonic modulators used apparently before this point. Now, I actually got all 10 of them. I could have gotten that trophy right then and there if I really wanted to before making it to the end of this, but I chose not to because, yeah, it just wouldn't help us out in the long run. It'd make it to where I'd have to do the next playthrough without getting hit and everything without the phonic modulator, which is not worth it. 24th of October, 1897. I took a chance leaving the safety of the attic today. I've discovered my father's began doing unspeakable things, burning men's faces with no reasoning for it. I hear Uncle beneath these floorboards wandering the halls, searching for me. He has become a mindless giant. They have both sunk deeper into madness, wearing their horrid ritual mask. It frightens me. Some guests have arrived early for the grand reopening. I tried to warn them, but my father and uncle forced this madness upon them. These poor people are now just as monstrous as my family. It's too horrible to describe. Some tonic would be nice right about now, game. Oh, I was like...
I have managed to make phonograph copies of 3 of my father's 4 cylinders. 3 parts of the Siren Song. The 4th, I've come to realize, is the very same tune as the musical locket that you always wore, Mother. The very one which I was so fascinated with as a child. Even as an infant, were you grooming me to take your place as my father now commands? Whatever the truth of your misdeeds, Mother, I want you to know that I've arranged for these fragments of the Siren Song to be dispatched to 4 composers. Your locket to go to my dearest Thomas. With his help and theirs, we shall come up with a means to counter the power of the song my father so desperately seeks to control.
Okay, so we have 12 of 20 music dolls, 22 of 30 notes, 13 of 15 phonographs. Okay. And from what I've been able to see, I am able to go back through to locations. From what I was able to look up, I don't know, I'm gonna have to double check it. Okay, yeah, as far as I can tell, I can backtrack through everything else after the point we just hit. The only... like, genuine missable collectible, from what I can see, was... the first phonograph, which if you miss it, you can't go back to because that's before you enter the hotel. Mythology. In Greek mythology, a siren is a creature half-bird, half-woman who lured sailors to destruction by the sweetness of her song. Sirens are not the same as mermaids, but have been mistaken as the same throughout the ages. It is believed that in medieval times, sirens stopped being depicted as bird-like to fish-like creatures due to a confused interpretation by writers and artists. This has led over centuries to the true visual image of siren evolving and being widely depicted as a mermaid, which in Greek legend is not the case. Sirens were actually first documented in Homer's Odyssey, which, if you guys don't know, is being made into a movie by Christopher Nolan. In the 8th century BC, and later writers specify that sirens possess wings or that they have the heads of beautiful women and bodies of birds. So, yeah, like I said, everything we haven't gotten, we apparently can get now with no issue, from what I've read. I'm hoping that's the case. As if not, I'm going to be pretty sad. Which means I'm probably going to have to look up a video guide to see what I've missed and what I haven't missed. So obviously I have to go up to Scare Point, which will get me that location there. I have a little bit of stuff here and a little bit of stuff on the ground floor. So I have 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5 or 6-ish rooms. Probably, I think 5 probably in the ground floor. Whatever's coming up in the basement plus the locked door over there. Scare Point in there. The that locked area on the first floor, that locked area on the second floor, and then I think that should be it. I'm gonna double check every little area here as I'm walking through, though, to try and do my best to see what we unlock or what might be here for collectibles, because obviously we have more collectibles to grab still from the basement, pretty sure. Alright, there's the Medusa cylinder, so that's number 3. Oh, thank fucking Christ, dude. Isaac's blueprint notes. Grand harmonium design separating into 4 has made it safe to experiment with, as the full effects of the song can only take hold as if they're all played in sequence. But how to mitigate and control that effect when they are combined, like a melody in a dream, I almost have it. 4-cylinder mechanism. Cerberus, Hound of Hades, Medusa, the Siren, the Hero. Pins, music, cylinder, connector. Interesting. Okay, now before I go any further, what we're going to do is we're going to go look at the notes guide really quick. We're going to look at what's in the basement, and we're going to figure out which ones I still need. Final notes, there we go. Okay, so the basement, the first time, all we get is Isaac's ledger, deaths, and disappearances. The second time, we get the 3rd diary entry of Elizabeth's, which we got, the mythology, and the Isaac's blueprint note. So we've gotten everything at this point. We'll have one more diary entry from Elizabeth on the ground floor. A page from Isaac's journal after defeating him, apparently. A crude drawing again after defeating him. The hidden room plans, which requires the crown key. Elizabeth's diary, return here after falling down from the basement and escaping the ritual for the attic, it looks like. And then, yeah, we'll literally just need... What is it that I need? So Elizabeth's letter, Isaac's grand reopening notes. We got the Williams family Bible. It's right there. Isaac's ledger, deaths and disappearances, mysterious note, Jebediah's cult letter, Isaac's account of the HMS Providence, Jebediah's ritual notes, Isaac's plans, the Morning Herald newspaper, the audiovisual notes, Isaac's journal, Jebediah's journal, Isaac's reprimand. Okay, Isaac's reprimand of Abraham is what we need. So I have to figure out where the fuck that's at. Because that's one we're missing. Wait, actually, you know what? Yeah, I can just go to the Neo Seeker guide. Fucking ads, dude. So it said this is first floor. Apparently I missed the dog. The dog thing's over at Scare Point, apparently. Okay, apparently it was... I know where it's at. Where are we at for Grandma for the phonographs? 13. So there's that one there, that one there. Okay, interesting. Wait. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just thinking about how I want to go about this. I think... I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the first floor. Oh, cool. The fucking channel that has the video guide for the musical dolls is just gone. No, I don't know. I want to go up to the first floor to go... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go up to the first floor to go get the note we missed. And then we'll backtrack to here. Actually, hold up. How many... Okay, so I have a total of 13 musical dolls, which means 7 more. Okay, the doll up there requires revisiting, so that's 1. The mine one requires using the crown key. That's 2. I'm pretty sure I got both of them on the hotel grounds. I don't hear any down here, so I'm pretty sure I got all of them in the basement. So that's 7 right there. The first and second floor, I know I'm missing 1 each. So that's 4 total between the first and second floor, the attic and the mine, which both require later progression for the attic and the mine. And then the first and second floor, I think, both required a key. So that's 4. So I'm either missing 1 on the gardens, which would be 5. I could theoretically be missing 1 in each section, and that'd be the 7, because there's 7 total locations. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, there's 8 total locations. I think I got them all pretty sure I've gotten all of them in the basement. So that marks that off. So there's 7 total locations that I haven't done. So the ground floor has 4, the hotel grounds has 2, the gardens has 3, the first floor and second floor both have 3, and the attic and the mine both have 1, but they require further progression that we haven't hit yet. So ground floor, we have the back, and then we have the stuff to the left. What the fuck is to the left, though? How do I get into the stuff in the left? There's a locked door to the side that I need to open to get around to that. The basement, we've explored everything, I'm pretty sure. The gardens, we have to go up to Scare Point still. The first floor, we have that one locked room, which I think is the bird key. The second floor, we have the one locked room, which I'm assuming is the crown key. So, 1 doll, 2 dolls. I think I have everyone from here. I either have all of them or I'm missing 1 from there. I have them all here. I have to be missing... So, I'm guessing... So, we have mine, attic. There's 2. Second floor, there's 3. First floor, there's 4. I'm assuming I'm missing 1 in the garden. Should mean I'm assuming I'm missing 2 on the ground floor still. I think that's how we're going to go about it. So I'm assuming I'm missing 2 on the ground floor. I've gotten them all from the basement. I need the mine, the attic, the first floor, and the second floor. And maybe the garden. God, I really hope... What are you doing, Aphrodite? I really hope my assumptions about which ones I'm missing are correct. Oh my god, Luna. I feel like you two could definitely fucking squeeze through that gap. You're just being dumb. Now I'm also curious, when's the last... Okay, I'm assuming I have more phone calls with her since that trophy hasn't popped yet. Either that or the game just fucking glitched. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so I can't take that elevator back up. And this room... Okay, so... I guess I can't backtrack as much as I was hoping to be able to right now. Okay, hold up. Smooth operator. Okay. I'm just really hoping I haven't screwed myself out of the collectible trophies. Like, that's my biggest fear right now, is that I'm going to have to redo another playthrough to get all the collectibles. Which, maybe I should have used a video guide for those from the beginning, but, like... Again, like I said, everything I looked up said I could go to locations. So either Google lied to me, which is possible because the AI overview is fucking stupid, or the Steam people lied to me too, because it wasn't just the Google thing that said it. Steam also said it. So I'm assuming, but that could just be easily explained by the people on Steam that said you could. Basically, that's what the algorithm for the AI on Google trained itself off of, so it's just assuming based on what those people were saying. But again, I feel like there's no reason for that to not be the case. Especially because there's keys that you have to get later than when you're in those locations. That's my biggest reason for assuming that I can backtrack, is the fact that there's keys that I need to get from other later locations to be able to go get things. So we're gonna hope, I guess. God, fuck me. Okay, that explains why I couldn't backtrack, because it's scripted. Man, did I get burned, or did I just have ash all over me? What the fuck? What is bird doing to me? Ye old waterboarding? Hold up. That's terrifying. Do I need to heal right now, or am I good? Okay, I'm good. Okay, just gonna resave after I grab the tonic. I'm just gonna restart from the save because I fucked up. I don't know if so yeah, the Neo Seeker guide I'm noticing is not a 100% guide, which is kind of frustrating because they kind of did it as a 100% guide halfway through, and then or for the most part, and then midway through the end of it they just stopped because they're not telling you where to get all of the other notes and things after this point for some reason. Okay. Let's try this again. God damn it. I feel like there's something over the other way. How, bro? Just gonna run through really quick. I'm probably just gonna reload the save here in a second anyway. Okay, no, that's just a dead end. Okay. I just wanted to test that because I wasn't sure. Wait for it. Fuck, he heard me. Jesus, that's gross. Okay. Wait, hold up. Okay. All right, there's easy listening.
I fear that it is impossible, that it cannot be done, at least not in time. I sit here, sit at these keys day after day, night after night, trying to compose some form of counterpoint, some form of countersong to the honeyed lament of that creature. And for what? Am I foolish to hope that this might work? That I can stop my father? One misstep, one false note on my part would be catastrophic. What such a mistake might unlock could be far worse than the siren's enchantments. But what choice do I have? I cannot turn my back on others, or allow him to succeed. Without some form of counter, all of us, and many more, will be lost. 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 Will be lost.
All right.
Thomas, can you hear? You must stay still when Father's not playing.
Oh, I know what to use.
Thomas, my love, come to me. I'm waiting for you by the Grand Harbour.
Okay, but where's the key? Oh, there's the diary entry, the fourth one. So, let me go back to Scholar. Alright. Thought seeing that creature in the flesh did not affect me, but now I fear I am following the same path as my mother. Song sent her mad. I feel like I'm losing control of my thoughts, and I will no longer be in control of my own mind. My hopes to stop this dreaded curse now lie with my beloved Thomas. I pray he can create what I asked of him. Okay, I was like, where's the key thingy? Is that not defeating? Hold up. I'm assuming that's not defeating him. Okay. So... It says both of these are available after defeating Isaac, but I don't see where. Are they in the fucking cage? Okay, hold up. I think I checked out a guide a second ago of where everything's at. Yeah. Okay, I've defeated him. There's her diary entry. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be seeing his stuff, but okay. Unless I haven't fully defeated him or something. Oh, there's the crew drawing. Oh, fuck, it was in that room, wasn't it? God damn it, yeah, it was on the desk back there. There we go. 22nd of October, 1897, everything's set for tonight's rehearsal. The cylinders and the grand harmonium are prepared and ready for the experiment. I made it mandatory that all the staff have to convene in the grand hall. Test subjects on the scale are hard to come by. With confidence, the cylinders should produce the desired effect upon the test subjects, and my brother Abraham assures me that my daughter Elizabeth is attending and will perform the song as her mother did before her. Okay, so all we need to do now is basically figure out where the remaining dolls are. So there's, look, that's number 2 right here too. We assumed that, right? The ground floor we're missing. The ground floor we were missing 2. And then the gardens we missed 1, and then the first, second floor we missed 1, and the attic and the mine we missed 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should, yeah, I'll say. So I was correct in the first assumption at least. We did at least miss 2 on the ground floor because they're, again, progression locked, it seems like. Considering both of these weren't possible to get until after we defeated Isaac. So we should have 5 remaining, I'm pretty sure, right? 5 remaining and 3 notes. Wait, 3 notes? What else am I still missing? Oh, right, yeah, because we have her diary, the hidden room plans, and then the Isaac's reprimand of Abraham that we need to go back up to the first floor and get. And then we need to get back out to the gardens to go up to Scare Point and go see if we can find... First off, we need to see if we can get the Pet the Dog trophy for rescuing the dog out of that thing. I don't know if we can. It did say to do it before... before we go back into the hotel, so we might not be able to do that trophy now, unfortunately. We might have to do that in the next playthrough, which obviously we'll have to do in the next playthrough still, because we do still have to go... We have to do at least one of the endings, so... Alright, make a quick save here. Alright, so where are we at... I feel weird if that thing's not also... I feel like that door needs to be unlocked. It's just going to bother me if I don't unlock it, I feel like. Okay. But we are still going to probably sneak through the tunnels to get out of here. Okay, so... fuck? I might have to look up a guide of how to get back to the fucking gardens from here. Again, I'm going based on the assumption that everything about being able to return to previous areas is in fact correct. Because everything I can see, it doesn't look like we're actually going to be back in the gardens. Okay, so it looks like I do have to continue forward in the sense of I need to go through the door that has to be unlocked with the crown key inside of the chapel to then go get the door, or to go get back into the garden, because you have to go back through the mine to get to the garden, it seems like. Which is just crazy to me, but hey, it'd be like that. Okay, so I'm here. I think... Where's that door? Through here. Okay. So then Isaac's reprimand is the other way. Wait. Hold up. Right? Give me a sec. I could be wrong. Okay. Open the left door, so... Wait, no. Hold up. I think it is this side. I don't know. The Neo Seeker guide's good, but at the same time, it's missing a lot that would be really helpful if they were a little bit more, focused on it. Or not focused, like a little bit more, descriptive. No, wait, it is the other side, because the other side has the bell puzzle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that side that has the bell puzzle. Which is what it's saying to go from the bell puzzle and you'll find your way there, basically. Okay, so let me look at the... Open the door left and go see the restroom. Open the door just ahead of it and take the phonic modulator from the small table on the right wall. You'll need it for the mass manager. Then back right, open the door to acquire. In the previous room, look for the passway between the walls next to where you found the cartridge and take it. Move the wood as you exit the passage. Okay. So we're going to go through here. It's right there, isn't it? You're fucking kidding. God damn it. Brother, I beg you, consider before you act so recklessly. We devised and built the murder rooms together to feed the creature and to fund our plans. I cannot continue to indulge your predilection for wanton destruction. It may in the past have been acceptable when we had guests flocking to the hotel in their droves, but incinerated bodies and their effects are a waste we can no longer afford. Isaac. Okay, so now from here we'll go up to the second floor. We'll go get the doll that we know is in the second floor hiding. Not hiding, but you know what I mean. Behind that door that we have to unlock with the crown key. First and foremost, though, let's save again. Just trying to get through as much as we can in this first playthrough, because I don't want to have to be having to like go back through everything later. Okay. We can go up to the second floor here now. Okay, so we need to go down, left, up, right, down. Okay, or well, forward, and then yeah, you guys know what I mean. There's the hidden room plans. Doorway to hidden room. Statue holds crown key lock. Statue slides away from the entrance to hidden room. Crown key required to access hidden room. Crown key lock with a keyhole in the jaw of the skull. Okay, so obviously, how many more dolls do we need? So mine, the attic. Actually, let me look up. Let me go back into the Maid of Sker guide and let me go where he goes, or the Neo Seeker Maid of Sker guide, and go where they go to Scare Point, because they went right after the garden, unlike me. This way I can tell for sure and see if the garden is where it's going to be. Yeah, again, unless they stopped. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're missing. So we're missing the mine, the gate, the mine, the attic, and then there's one right by Scare Point that we're missing as well. Oh my god, finally. And then the last two notes we're missing, right? We should be missing... Oh no, the last note we're missing, sorry, is in the attic when we get up there at the end. So... yeah. At this point, we should be able to finish everything. Now, I don't know if I properly got the phone calls. I don't... Let me see for sure, because I feel like I feel like I missed something. Unless there's one more that I haven't gotten yet, which is, I guess, possible. Who knows? Okay. You fucking twat. I had a feeling his big ass was trudging around. That was terrifying, by the way. Like, I want to specify that. That was absolutely terrifying. To hear him and then just fucking walk out and immediately see him standing there. Oh.
Is that you, Thomas?
Shit, you know what I just realized too?
Is that you, Thomas?
We fucked up. We have to go back to the second floor. Yeah, we have to go back into that room we were just in a second ago. Because the piano's in that room. There we go. We're just gonna restart from save. Fuck it. We'll go re-grab that doll. Because I know we're gonna have to. We have to re-grab that doll, obviously. But I'd rather go about it that way than be stuck in this situation where I have to come back to this room again and get fined. Because I literally got fucking body blocked into that fucking room, so...
Thomas?
I don't know why, but I get the feeling if I talk to her, it's not going to be a good situation for me. Right now, at least.